Hi, I'm Rehan Jalali, and I'm here to talk to you today about coronavirus, the dreaded COVID-19, a global pandemic spreading around the world like gasoline on a fire, almost as bad as the fear that's spreading from social media from it as well. I'm going to talk to you today about some tips for you to, number one, help you recover from it if you unfortunately do get it, and number two, just to help support healthy immune function and give you some exercise tips because many gyms are also closed now. So let's get started. Let's talk about the coronavirus itself. It's a virus that sort of gives you fever, gives you a lower respiratory infection, gives you a lot of cold and flu-like symptoms, and a lot of people don't even know they have it because they're asymptomatic for at least 2 weeks sometimes and 3 weeks in a few cases as well. So right now the death rate, the mortality rate is about 1 to 2% depending, but in older individuals and people who are immunocompromised, it's much, much higher. Italy, for example, has a very high older population, and that's why you see the mortality rate much higher with COVID-19 in Italy. So we want to make sure we kind of give you all the advice to help lower and help the incidence of catching it. Number two, help you recover as well. Number one, what hurts your immune system? Number one, lack of sleep. Sleep is critical to boost immunity. You must sleep at least, I would say, 6 to 8 hours every single night consistently. And because your body has a circadian cycle, I highly recommend for immunity, for health, for even lean muscle, fat loss, everything, you should actually sleep at the same time every night to maximize your circadian cycle. So try to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time every single night. 6 to 8 hours of sleep is critical. In fact, they found studies where if you have sleep deprivation, even for one night, you can become immunocompromised. Your immune system goes down. So we want you to sleep. You got to get those Z's for sure. Number two, stress. We know stress is a killer, and we live in a fear-based, stressful society where everybody's looking at Facebook or Instagram and panicking about this news. So we want to make sure that we live lower stress through prayer, through meditation. We have prayer, so that's easy for us, hopefully. But even some of the people who pray and meditate are still stressing out. So some of the things you can do is go for a walk. Exercise is a great stress reliever. You could do body weight exercises, which we'll get into later, but lower stress. Really, really important because stress not only causes you to gain body fat, it causes you to lower immune response and lower immune function. Many studies have shown that actually. So we want to lower stress. Number three, we want to make sure you avoid fried foods. I know everybody's like, oh my God, no, not the fried foods. We want that. You guys got to cut out the fried foods. Very important. Fried foods can actually lower immune function, can actually adversely affect health. And again, in this situation, we want our immune system to be bolstered, to be, robust, to be ready to fight that dreaded COVID-19 in case, right? So avoid fried foods. Number four, avoid sugar. Highly processed sugar can be very damaging to immune function. So we want to avoid any processed sugar, dextrose, sucrose, all these things that are in foods everywhere, sugars everywhere. Try to avoid that. Now, I'm not talking about healthy sugar, so to speak, that's found in fruits, that's found in vegetables as well. There is a little sugar in vegetables as well. So we want to eat those foods, but avoid processed sugars. I'm talking about the Fruity Pebbles and the Cocoa Puffs and all the junk and the snacks, the stuff in a box, with packaging and all that. So we want to avoid the one with the high sugar content. Very important for immune function. Other things that hurt immune function, which hopefully we don't have to worry about too much, is alcohol intake. Really damages immune function. Antibiotics also hurt immune function. And a lack of exercise. This is very, very important. Even one bout of exercise can actually support healthy immune function. So make sure you exercise. And for all the people out there who say, oh, I don't really exercise, I've never done it, it's too late. It's never too late to be what you could have been, right? So it's very important that you guys get out there, exercise, go for a walk. The time is now. Most of the people are at home now. They're self-quarantining, which is a great thing, really to flatten the curve, as they say. And so it's important to go in for a walk, go do push-ups at home, go do crunches. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. But really do home workouts, do exercise, and that'll stimulate immune function. Now, as far as nutritional advice and supplementation advice, a lot of people ask me like, hey, what can I eat to give me some immunity, some Superman, immune system? Again, I want to be really clear here. There's no magic food or magical supplement that'll somehow magically prevent you from getting coronavirus or COVID-19 or prevent you from, getting some other diseases as well. However, there are some foods and supplements that can help support healthy immune function and allow you to recover much better. See, it's about recovery. See, if you get COVID-19 and if you happen to get it, you can recover much better if your immune system is strong. And they found that in research. In fact, some good news for you guys. I know it's panic everywhere, but 99% of people in South Korea, the data shows, recovered from coronavirus. 99% of people who had it recovered. So there is a good recovery rate as well. Again, the people that are at most at risk are the people who are older, over 70, and individuals who have a lot of pre-existing medical conditions. This is really important to remember. If you have heart disease, if you have lung problems, if you have high blood pressure, if you have diabetes, for example, those are the conditions you got to be much more quarantined for. You got to really be careful and watch out. Because in Italy, they showed that 99% of people who unfortunately died from coronavirus actually had another medical condition, and some of them had 2 or 3 other medical conditions. So it's very important that if you had issues with bronchitis, if you had a lot of diabetes issues or things like that, even cancer, and if you fought cancer, for example, things like that can, really immunocompromise you. So it's very important that you're much, much more careful. And that's what we have to do as a society is just, self-quarantine, lay low for a bit, and really look at individuals who have immunocompromised systems and who are older and who have some of these issues. Now let's get to the food, the good part, the delicious stuff. I think it's delicious. Maybe you guys don't think it's delicious, but there's some great foods that can boost or help support healthy immune function. Number 1, raw, unfiltered honey. The news on honey is pretty sweet, I gotta say. But honey actually has been shown in studies to help boost or help support and help increase immune function and immune response. It has antimicrobial effects. It has effects for health, for even sports performance as well. So honey is great for you. Take 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm not talking about sous vide. I'm not talking about the one with the cartoons on it. I'm talking about the raw, unfiltered honey. Make sure you look for raw, unfiltered honey in or on top of the can. It should say raw and unfiltered. Make sure that that's the case. And if you take 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon even a day, it can certainly help support healthy immune function. And we know it's they call it shifa. It's a cure, right? In some ways. So we want to make sure you take honey daily if possible. Drink tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea. These teas have polyphenols and other things that help support healthy immune function. I like to mix the honey right into the tea and, have that every morning just as an energy and also as an immune boost as well. Now, as far as other foods are concerned, you want to eat fruits and vegetables. You want to eat dates. Dates, actually, in a clinical study, were shown, the prophetic food, of course, were shown to actually be the healthiest food on earth. They were actually shown to be the perfect food because they also contain amino acids, which are found in proteins. People didn't know that. So dates have fiber, good carbs, have a lot of polyphenols and other things that fight and help support your body. And also, it has amino acids as well. So, and potassium. And what's really interesting is in COVID-19 patients, they found that potassium helps with recovery. So there you go. Get some dates in your body. Have dates every morning. And I know we can't have dates on a Saturday night anymore because we got to be self-quarantined. But we have dates every morning. Eat them. And I think you guys will feel better and healthier. Number 3, olives and olive oil. Olives have polyphenols and oleic acid and other things that really can support a healthy and strong body. Other things you can eat, sweet potatoes, yams, eat the rainbow, as I say, with vegetables, green peppers, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, broccoli, kale, spinach. Eat your greens because, again, they provide you with a lot of micronutrients. They provide you with a lot of polyphenols, a lot of flavonoids. Wild blueberries are also great for that as well. Wild blueberries were actually shown in studies to improve memory and improve brain function, which is just another added bonus. So you guys got all that, right? All the foods and and we'll list them out, and I'm sure you can look at my social media and they'll be all over that as well. Now, let's get to some supplements that you guys can take. And again, I want to be extremely clear with you guys. There's no magic bullet to curing or enhancing a recovery from any disease. These are just supportive nutrients that can help you get basically recovery better, can help you maybe lower the incidences of contracting COVID-19, and just allow you to be healthier and better immune function as well. Number one, you want vitamin D3. Vitamin D3, most people that I test in my lab are about deficient. About 90% of people I test are deficient. Unless you go in sunlight a lot, and even then the machinery in our skin is not really that efficient these days, so your body can't absorb it. So we want to make sure you take a supplement of vitamin D3. I would recommend at least 1,000 to 5,000 IUs a day depending on your personal situation. Vitamin D supports immune function. It can lower stress hormones. It can lower abdominal fat even in some cases as well. And a deficiency has been linked to a lot of problems, especially immune compromisation. So we want to take vitamin D3. Number two, vitamin C. Linus Pauling, of course, did all the research on high-dose vitamin C for a lot of different things, but there's a lot of newer research as well showing that vitamin C can shorten the duration of a cold or flu and boost immune system as well by having an antioxidant effect that fights these compounds called free radicals that kind of ravage your body. So we want to make sure you take vitamin C, vitamin D3. Number three, zinc. Zinc is a mineral, and that really has been shown, again, to fight infection, to help boost immune function. It's been shown to help brain function, help boost testosterone levels as well. So a lot of added bonuses for taking zinc. You want to make sure you take zinc citrate or zinc L-monomethionine. I know a lot of big words, but you want to keep the right form of zinc because the other forms aren't absorbed as well. Zinc lozenges can actually help to lower the incidences of viruses attaching to your throat. So zinc lozenges are a little better if you're looking for specific antiviral or immune support effects. Then zinc can certainly help, and zinc lozenges can certainly help in that regard. Also, other supplements, probiotics. Probiotics really enhance gut health. And they say the disease of the body is in the gut, right? All the diseases emanate here. So if you don't have healthy gut function, many people out there honestly don't even think about gut health. They're thinking about other things, but gut health is one of the most important things. They say that the gut actually communicates with the brain, actually. There's a gut-brain axis and connection. So, antidepressive effects, a lot of brain or mental disorders can be corrected by having a healthy gut. And probiotics gives you healthy flora, healthy bacteria that can support gut health, that can help boost immune function, that can certainly boost brain health and all those other things as well. So make sure you're taking a good probiotic supplement. A couple other things that you guys should take: turmeric or curcumin. Curcumin has been shown, again, to have a lot of positive effects on your immune function. Again, most of these, all of these supplements that I'm talking about and the foods have a lot of research behind them. This is just not theory. I'm just not standing up here like, hey, take this, take that. I think, no, listen, guys, I've been doing this for over 25 years, and I have research that supports a lot of these ingredients. So these are research-based recommendations that can really help you. Turmeric is one of those. It has a lot of research, but the problem with turmeric is your body can't absorb it. So I see a lot of, like my parents, we have the Indian Pakistani background, and so we put curcumin and turmeric into everything like that. It's good for you, but the problem with the actual powder, the turmeric powder, is it's not absorbed that well. In fact, it has about a 1% absorption rate, so very low absorption. So you got to take a lot of it to have any effect. I highly recommend you take it in supplement form. There's two forms that are really well absorbed. One is C3 and one is called curcumin, as in all we do is win all day long. So curcumin and C3. Turmeric, take that, again, boost immune system, help your body fight that, any viruses, bacteria, all those things, to fortify your system. Again, all these things, I consider them like a shield, right? Like Captain America has that shield, and Earthreal has that shield. We protect our body from that by taking these nutrients. The last nutrient that I highly recommend specifically for immune function is elderberry, black elderberry. Black elderberry has been shown in studies to lower respiratory tract infection. It's been shown to help boost immune function and overall health and help you recover better from cold and flu. So this is the kind of things you got to take to help boost immune function and overall health. Make sure you take all the dietary advice I just mentioned, all the supplements, and you can be on your way to having an amazing immune system and help you recover in case you get this dreaded COVID-19.